Lies.
Opinion.
Truth.
And substance. Only we get to make sure we're real and real them skills to be out.
Right. My real son, he tortured some folks.
Hello, welcome to Lots.
Lies.
Opinion.
Truth.
And substance. You can watch us at Status Network, and we are on Global Vision TV. How are you, Johnny Q?
Oh, I'm alright. I'm alright. And yourself, Kim?
I am great and doing wonderful.
Oh, shit.
Why you always say, oh, shit? I'm doing great. My sobriety is going very well.
Okay.
Remember you said I'm going to keep it up? Yep.
It's
been a week and a couple of days.
Yeah, so you kind of got the shine back on you.
Yeah, no alcohol. I feel great. I feel clean. I'm going to do it for about 6 months.
Okay.
And then see, how I feel.
See how I feel.
If I go back to drinking, I might go back to like wine or, not too much. I don't really like beer like that. Maybe a little Corona, Heineken.
Is this before the 6 months or after the 6 months?
After the 6 months. I just don't want to drink like heavy again.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I just don't want to drink heavy again, But
Okay.
how you going? How your life going?
Hey, I'm here,
You riding your bike, I see,
Yeah.
out there. You like riding. People who don't know, Mr. Johnny Q like riding his bike.
Yes.
He likes riding his bike.
Yeah, they give my own peace of mind. That's my therapy.
That's your therapy, riding that bike?
Riding that bike. If I can get on the bike and just go out, give me about 15, 20, 25 miles.
Oh, nice. I used to like riding bikes growing up, too. I had a BMX.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was a little rascal.
Okay.
I used to I used to do
trick bike.
I used to spin out or in the dirt, press it, bust the dirt, kick up.
You still got to try it again?
No, I want to get a bike.
Oh.
I want to I had a 10-speed too.
Oh, 10 speed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was into bikes. I lived in the island till I was about 18, so I'm a real island bred child. So I did all island things: beach life, riding bike life, all that.
Well, before we get started, I just want to give a couple of shout outs to people. I want to give a shout out to my baby girl, Holland. That's my youngest daughter.
Oh, hey, Holland.
Also, our older sister, Lady, who has actually made me a grandfather.
What?
Yes, I'm a grandfather now.
What?
Yes.
Johnny Q is a grandfather.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a granddad, so yeah.
Papa. What you want to be called, Papa?
No, I want to be called Granddaddy.
Granddad?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes, I do.
Look at you cheesing.
Yeah,
Something got you cheesing. Is it a girl or boy?
No, it's actually a young man. Name is Cairo.
Oh,
Yep.
Nice.
Give a shout out to his father as well, Cedric. Good guy.
Good guy?
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
good.
Also to my son, which he's an uncle now.
Yeah.
What's up, Buck? So,
That's great.
also to my man Papa Black, who does the Papa Black shows through the week. He's actually a comedian. I'm gonna get him up here one day.
Okay, yeah, bring him up here.
Yeah, him and my man Pearl. So I just want to say what's up, guys. Also to my partner Big Ellis. So,
Okay. Well, there go your shout out.
Yeah.
Well, I want to shout out my co-host, Cache, from our other show that's here on Status Network called Island Girls.
Yes.
Hey, Cache.
The shooter.
The shooter. I can't right now, yo. The
Yes,
shooter.
what's up, shooter?
Well, to start the day off, we're going to give our lovely Anita Baker her flowers.
Yes, we will.
Would you guys say hello to a friend of mine by way of the music industry and by way of helping me to get a hold and ownership of my master recording?
Yes!
Mr. Chance the Rapper is right there.
So she had to fight for them.
Yes. You know, Anita Baker.
That must be a process.
Right. Well, she's Miss Baker routinely instructed her Legion fans not to stream or purchase any of her music from Elektra Records label due to the master recordings dispute. This happened back in 2021.
Okay.
So Baker took it to Twitter and shared that she reached a deal to regain the masters.
Okay.
So she was like, gratefully all her children, you know, which is her sons came home. You know, which her first 5 albums, 1983, The Songstress, 86, The Rapture, 88, Giving You the Best That I Got.
Oh, I love that song.
And I know a lot of babies was made off that one.
Yes.
1990, The Compositions, and 1994, Rhythm of Love.
My mother loves some Anita Baker.
Right. And what is that? That's close to basically 30 years
of music.
Yeah.
I mean, 30 years since she's been in the business.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a trip that people hold on to what you
created.
30 fucking years.
Right.
And I think the law does need to hurry up and get changed immediately.
Right.
I'm in fairness.
Yeah.
Everything ain't gonna be good.
Right.
With people, it's gonna be fair.
Right.
So I say every time, and I don't know why this is so hard to come up with.
Right.
So if you go out the gate and you spend $5-10 million on these artists that's trying to get them to blossom, okay, I understand.
Yes.
But we all know it takes one, right? One hit record could last 10, 20 years. And forever.
Like, look at Jodeci.
Right.
You could play a Jodeci, everybody gonna sing along.
Right. So I say that, hey, every record for the company to make sure they get their money back that they have not, notice how I said it, that they have not gained in the record sales.
Yeah.
If you gain it back in the record sales, you keep it 10 years.
Right.
All right? And make whatever extra money you're going to make because you gave them the boost off.
Right.
But after that 10th year.
And you made your money.
Well, yeah, because you're going to make the money.
Right.
Hey, man, you got to get these people back so they can get their show on the road.
Right.
Let's just say you haven't made your money.
Right. At that part.
15 years, whether you do or you don't. Right. That's how investment go. Because
it could be a fail. Everything is a risk.
Right. Everything is a risk because it's just like the stock market.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because I don't recall them giving you back a check because you lost the money on the stock market.
Right. You put that 500. If you lose it, you lose it. Right, if it turns to 5,000, you win.
Hey, same way. So guess what? If this artist take off, you win. If it don't, if it stays stagnant, you know, guess what? You just got to wait it out.
You might break even.
You may not.
You might not.
So, you know, you can't be sitting here holding on and choking people 30, 40 years. That's slavery.
Yeah.
So,
it's unfair.
I want to thank also Chance the Rapper for, you know, a young man who, he took a responsibility and he loved the music and he was like, hey, let's go get it.
Let's go get it.
And he helped it. And hey, you know.
And that's how people helping our people.
That's how people help our people. Seriously. So appreciate it, Chance.
Yes.
You know, let's keep it going.
And I'm happy. And I didn't know it was Chance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was Chance the Rapper.
You know.
Yeah. That's why she gave my.
I seen it now because I watched the video, but I didn't. I didn't watch the whole video. I didn't recognize that's who it was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, I want to give a shout out, and I hope I sent Joe the picture to the new press secretary, Kareem Jean Pierre.
Kareem.
We did it on the show yesterday too. So he might have it from yesterday's show. Mm-hmm. She's the new press secretary, a black woman, the first black woman press secretary. And she's also gay.
Huh? What?
Big news. You know, there she go right there.
Joe, you didn't send me the link either.
Right there. There she go. The other day I was watching the news because every day I don't watch the news every day, but I was watching news the other day, and me and my guy was watching the news, and he was like, "Oh, who's that black lady?" You know, and she had a little spunks to her,
right? And
he was just like, maybe she's from round the way, right? Because she seemed like the round the way she talk, right? We don't want to say hood, but round the way, and she seemed like she speak good, but you could see like don't mess with me type. Our black people have a little je ne sais quoi with us.
Right.
Like, well, we could be proper, but you could know not to mess with us. And that's what she gave off. And I said, oh, she must have been filling in. But whole behold did I know she is the new press secretary first black one, and she's gay.
But let me
People
ask
make, and what I don't like is, why is it every time it's a first something, why it always got to be first black this?
you. Right. But better yet, why you even got to mention you gay?
She's gay because people are trying to say that the president is being fair. Like, everybody's getting in position. Since this election, there's a lot of people that are getting in position, whether you're gay, whether you're black, whether you're Spanish. They're just trying to say they're doing a melting pot. But I hate that they always have to say first black this, like Obama, first black president. Yeah, it's great, but why couldn't he just been a president? I mean, it's good to glorify our black culture, but it's just so sickening. First black, first black,
Right.
first black, first black, and then now first black and gay. It annoys me.
Yeah.
It annoys me.
It definitely got me because I definitely don't understand why you got to mention you gay. I mean, it's your business. That's like
Right.
me.
I mean, she's openly gay, and she's an openly gay activist. So that's why they're not targeting, but that's why they're shining light on that.
Okay, well, and
Because you see her out there with the gay rights people.
oh, okay.
You have pictures of it. You know, it's like, but why do you still have to, like, shine a light on that? I guess people want to be shining a light on, I guess.
I mean, I'm straight and I'm proud. I'm proud to be straight, so, I guess.
But you don't be out here saying, oh,
No,
my
actually-
name is Johnny Q, and I'm straight.
Well, actually, I got T-shirts now.
What? Stop playing with me.
I do, seriously.
I keep forgetting to train a T-shirt for the kids. But you got T-shirt that say I'm Johnny Q and I'm straight?
Well, it says straight and proud and straight.
But people say that when people brag about their straight or they're anti, because you're not really anti-gay.
No,
you just
I'm not
don't.
anti-gay.
You just don't approve of that lifestyle.
Right. I mean, it's not my preference.
Yeah, somebody told me the other day because I was talking about you on the show, and I was like in the beginning how, you were a little different. You're a little better now.
No.
You're not against the LGBTQ
No,
1,
no,
2,
of
3,
course
4,
not.
5,
No.
but you just don't prefer that lifestyle. And if your son was gay, you wouldn't accept it.
No.
So I told them that, and they was like, "Are you sure he's not gay?" I say, "No."
No.
I say, "I doubt
No.
that."
No.
Because they always say when somebody's against something, they're usually that.
No.
I was like, "No, I can't. I don't see that." I
Well,
said, I'm a detector of
Right.
those type of things, and I don't see that.
No.
And it ain't like he's like scared of them or just like, oh my God, get away from me, or he won't talk to them.
Right.
It's just not his preference.
right, it's not my preference.
He just don't understand why that even have to go on.
Well,
And then he also believes in the Bible.
true indeed.
So Sodom and Gomorrah and all that lifestyle stuff is not, Adam is for Eve. Adam is not for Steve.
True indeed.
So he's not gay to my knowledge or my gay detector.
No, absolutely not gay.
You know, so people-
my track record can speak of that.
And it has men who have been. Look at Kylie Jenner's father. He
Right.
was with that woman for years, had mad kids, and he's not gay. He turned to be a transgender, but
Same
people
thing.
can be straight for 30 years and then all of a sudden they come out the closet and be like, I've been gay the whole time.
Right.
So
Yeah.
they was wondering if you're one of those, but I was assuring the people, like, I'm not in your body to know what your mind is feeling, but as far as being around me, I tell them no.
No. The question is no. Listen, for everybody who like it, hey, that's fine, But
Yeah.
just telling you what ain't for me, what ain't gonna be in my household,
Right. What you won't accept.
No, I'm definitely not, because I know it's a choice. Just
Right.
like it's a choice when I was committing crime.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like a person saying, "Well, hey, I'm scared to it's like a person saying, "Well, I don't think committing crime is cool," but I can't look at you and be like, "Damn, you're a criminal."
Right.
You're basically biased against criminals. So are you a
Right.
criminal?
Right.
Now,
exactly.
To people, they're gonna be like, "That don't make no sense." But that's
Right.
what you just said about me being
Right.
homophobic.
Right.
You
Are
see
you
what I'm saying?
homophobic?
No,
Oh, okay.
I can't be homophobic.
Okay. You
Yeah.
just don't like that lifestyle.
No, well, see, I'm gonna tell you. Of course, I'm biased in a way because I don't mind women who are in it. Do
Yes,
I
that's
know
what they
it's-
said too. If his daughter was
No,
gay,
my daughter can't be it. No.
If your daughter was gay, would you be
I'm
upset
very
about that?
yes, of course.
Because I told
She
them
know.
that too.
Yeah, she know.
They said, but he would like 2 gay women sleeping with him.
See, listen.
I say, of course. Who wouldn't want that as a man?
I'm biased because,
Okay.
honestly, coming from past tense, you know, before now. So
Yeah.
coming from past tense, this is just some of the luxury that we had at our disposal.
Right.
Now, it wasn't talked about in our household. You know, it was kind of like already known, even though you had a gay cousin or a
Yeah,
gay
yeah,
aunt,
yeah.
But it was kind of known like, hey, that's just for them.
Right.
You know, like, this ain't for you.
Right, right.
So as men kept growing, same thing with women. You know,
Yeah.
okay, well, you know, you got your 2-3 women. You know, they don't mind sleeping in the same bed. What you doing? They do. You know, I didn't expose that to my children,
Right.
but I also told them it was wrong. You know,
Okay.
as they kept getting older, I let them know what
And
I
I'm
was
sure
doing.
you could show them in the Bible where it's wrong.
Right, right. I mean, from the Bible.
Because you have your
but-
receipts.
Yeah, but even just morally. You know,
Morally, yeah.
But I tell them, this is what I choose to do. See, I get this luxury.
Yeah.
You, as my children, you will never get the luxury. Now, if they choose to grow up and do it,
After 18.
that's on them. But I'm
Don't bring
telling
that
you,
over here.
right now, no. Like even my son didn't get the luxury of me saying, "Hey, boy, I know you're a boy, so you know when your little Peter get hard, now you know you going out there and get you with some girls." No, it was the same thing. Do not have sex till you grown. Same thing I had his sister on. Do not. Hold on. First of all, do not even have sex when you're grown. Wait till you find somebody for marriage who finds you and you find
You know that
them.
don't happen. You know they're going to have
But
sex before that.
as the parent,
That's what you're implanting in them.
right? You know what I'm
And
saying?
if they go outside of that, that's on them.
that's on
because that's
them.
not what you teach them.
That's not what I'm showing them. Now I'm showing them everywhere where
Because
I
lust
failed
could
at.
take a hold.
Yes. You know, so that's on them.
Okay. Cool.
Which brings us up to
The
a topic.
world is in chaoticness with these kids.
Oh boy.
Florida 10-year-old arrested for making school shooting threats.
Oh boy, I tell you, here we are.
You know? He's arrested at 10 years old. They're taking this shit serious.
Seriously. I'm
Like, I mean, do you think that every time a kid says, I'm going to shoot up the school, they should be arrested?
This was the thing with him.
What? Like,
What he did was went online.
oh, he went online. Okay.
And not only that, he had pictures in
Ooh.
the background with guns.
Oh.
These are real guns.
God damn.
And so
At this young age, 10.
yeah. And so once he took the pictures, once he took the pictures and everything, they was like, man, we got to go pick this kid up.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And not only that, he actually he sent the threats out like to a massive like, hey, this is what's finna happen in school.
Oh.
And so, the sheriff was like, hey man,
Yeah.
I know this boy is 10,
Yeah, but we got to go get him.
but I got to go
But he could
pick
be
him
an
up.
active shooter. He could turn
Yeah.
into an active shooter.
And what if he go do it?
Right.
Now, I seen a lot of people like, hell, it's mental sickness. I need people to understand this is spiritual more than mental.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I know I talk about all the wrong things I do, but it's different with me. I got common sense. I'm not thinking about waking up in the morning, even when I have a tough day, even
Right.
when it look like I'm about to have a mental breakdown. I'm not thinking about going to kill people.
Right.
I'm
You're
not
trying to
thinking
fix
about
yourself.
going. Right now, is it true? Yeah, I had my little piece where I armored truck heist, bank robbery. Hey, you want to name it, trafficking. But understand, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about walking into a building because my life is in shambles
And shooting nobody.
and killing everybody from a different race to the same race.
Right.
This thing that we're seeing right now is spiritual.
Right.
Parents, get on board.
Right.
There's no way a 10,
10-year-old.
11-year-old should be thinking about, I'm going to go do a mass shooting. So you ain't thinking about no video games.
Right.
You ain't thinking about a school play. You ain't thinking about,
Yeah.
kickball. football, baseball. Hell, you ain't even thinking about patting the girl on the bottom.
Or looking at a girl.
Yeah, you know, you ain't thinking about the managed thing of, oh, that teacher got some big boobs.
Right. You shit that kids do as young boys.
You're thinking about actually going in here killing people
Yeah.
and getting yourself killed.
And making threats and sending stuff out. And having pictures. Like you're doing the whole shenanigan like a serial person.
Well, I mean...
Do you think arresting them is the answer?
No, you got to arrest them.
Okay.
You know what I'm
matter
saying?
the
Because
age.
see, this is serious. This here is serious. No,
What you think they're gonna do with him? Put him in a
actually,
youth detention center with a psychiatrist and try to knock at him and see what's making him feel these feelings?
well, you know what?
And this is the next video of the same subject,
This go with that.
and this go with that.
So
now
let's
look at
hear it.
this.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A murderer because I like killing. My brain tells me if I like killing or not. I like killing because when I first watched my grown-up killing show, myself started to like killing, and then my brain started to like tell me what to do with killing in it. So I like murders and I like killing in my life. I'm gonna kill everybody in the world except for my family because they just didn't do anything to me. I just like killing.
So just any type of person, it doesn't matter. What about me?
Yeah.
Even me?
No, not even my teachers either.
Okay, because I'm the first person that you told this. Am I? Yeah?
So I just like killing.
So what are you going to be again when you grow up?
A murderer.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
That's crazy. Like he said, I want to be a murderer. He said, I don't want to murder my family. And then the person he was talking to, she said, you want to murder me? He said, no, not you or my teachers. But everybody else is going to get it. Like, in what world would you thought you would ever see a young child like that do that video? And she caught him off guard. Like, she was just asking randomly, like, what you want to be when you grow up? Who ever thought she would have bumped into a child instead of a murderer? You're dumbfounded right now.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Right after I would have finished asking those questions,
You would have whooped his
I would
ass?
have whooped his motherfucking ass. Straight up. I would have beat his goddamn ass. See, because right here I know, at your household, first of all, this just rolled off his tongue.
Like it was nothing.
That means there is no real foundation of fear in this young boy's household.
Right. That what he's saying is wrong. He think it's right.
There is no real chastising. There is no reproof of correction. Man, this world is in trouble.
In trouble. The youths of today are in trouble. Our future.
Everybody's in trouble. And it's sad to say, I see why God say you got to save yourself. I'm becoming more of a believer of that every day, every second. Because right now, for him to even say that, this kid even knows he has to even have access of some form of a weapon.
You hear what he said too? He learned that he liked it when he was watching a grown-up killing show.
Yeah. So this lets you know what his parents is letting him watch or even doing on video games. Parents, y'all got to be more attentive. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just to read this from Proverbs 22:6.
Yes.
Train up a child in the way he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child. But in the rod of correction, that mean that belt, that switch, that stitching cord, shall drive it far from him. The foolishness in it. See, that's foolishness
It's a
right
whooping.
now. Now, no, I'm not talking about you got to beat your child and brutally beat him for everything.
No.
Not because he tripped over the rug.
No.
Not because he mistakenly slammed the door.
No.
Not because you might have thought he was yelling, you know, not because you pissed off, you got fired from work. I'm not talking about that.
Right.
What God talking about right here is get his mind off the foolishness that you already know is foolishness,
Right.
and correct him, even if it take the rod. See, you can rebuke him with the words, but when the rebuking ain't work, it's time to put that ass over your knee and get to work. There's no way 10 and 11-year-olds should
Right.
think this is an okay idea.
No.
And they are learning it first at home.
Right.
And I'm telling y'all now, you're a judge, you're any type of policy holders, you're a president, you're a governor, senator, Congress, whatever you are. Y'all don't start doing something. Whatever go on in these households,
Right.
see, I need y'all to understand y'all gonna be held accountable first. You chose to be over these households in this world. You chose to be a policymaker.
Right.
I, as the man, supposed to be over my household, so I'm also responsible with you. But I'm letting you know, policymakers,
Right.
governors, your ass just as well as my ass on the line. You on the same line for all these millions of households that you chose to be running, to be in this seat, to be a policy placemaker.
Right.
Hey,
But Joe, I'm gonna go out of order because this goes with this same story with the kids. Now, this is the parents of the active shooter from
Texas.
From Texas, and because we're talking about parents training their kids with these.
Right.
And I look what these parents. Now, these are the parents speaking out.
I have no words. I have no words to say. I don't know what he was thinking. He had his reasons for doing what he did, and please don't judge him. I only want the innocent children who died to forgive me.
What do you tell their families?
Perdóname, perdóname, hijo.
Forgive me. Forgive my son. I know he had his reasons.
What reasons could he have had?
I have no words. I have no words to say. I don't know what he was thinking. He had his reasons for doing what he did, and please don't judge him. I only want the innocent children who died to forgive me.
Well, Salvador Ramos' parents has just spoke or given a speech or an announcement about what they feel. I don't like what the mother said. He had his reasons. Like, what? I don't care what reasons he had.
And what reasons was it, Joe?
Yeah, of course everybody have a reason for why
well,
they did
okay.
something. But I don't like the way she said that, though.
Well, honestly, again, and I mean,
It's her son, so
it's a correction got to be done here because, yes, her son lost his life in the process, but would he have lost his life if he never had went through this moment? Yeah, they killed him.
yeah.
So, you know, here it is. Whatever the reason the parents think it is, it's not a good reason at all. Because people, we're talking about babies.
Right.
Babies who was actually thinking about going down the sliding board.
Right.
Thinking about a damn sock hop dance.
Right.
Thinking about how to tell their parents what such and such, whether it was something good done to them in school today or something rough. Whether they had an
Innocent
excited
kids.
moment or whether it was just a rough, tough moment.
Right.
And these people ready to go home and tell their parents about this moment.
Right.
But guess what? It's not happening.
Life been cut short.
I was listening to talk radio today. And let me tell you what I did not know.
What?
I forgot how many of the kids they cannot have an open casket because the assault rifle he hit
wow.
him with dismembered
Ooh.
the whole face.
Ooh. So he didn't even care what he was shooting. He was just letting it off. Boof, boof, boof.
Then you have, man, this really, you know, we talked about it last week.
Yeah.
You had these police officers show up to do their fucking job.
Right.
You run it out first. Let me show you how they explain this now, because I got more pieces to the story. You hold the civilians back so you can run in there and get your child, because you know one of their children ended up getting killed.
Oh wow.
Your child ain't your first priority.
It's the people.
It's the people. Hey, I'm sorry. You don't leave. Listen, Kama live in Texas. Her child is in the school. Her child is her first priority,
Right.
because she didn't take an oath to go protect and serve.
Right.
My child in the same school, but I am the officer of the law.
Right.
Yes, I want my child to come out okay. Yes, it's in my mind to go get my child and only my child, then I run back. But that ain't what I signed up for.
Right.
Is that tough as hell to say? Hell yeah, it is. And I'm telling you, I'm sitting here telling you I would think about it. But God damn it, I can't do it.
Right.
Because it's another child that's going to come before my... If my child ain't at that front door, it's another child that is. My duty is to get that first child to safety.
Right.
That's just what it is.
Because you signed up for it.
I can't run past everybody else.
Right.
That ain't what I signed up for. So this child is just as good as my child,
Right.
who's at this fucking front door.
Right.
And y'all niggas are cowards.
Right.
And I'm going to go ahead and say it. Just like some cowardly ass shit I did when I was young, coming up thinking I had to do, that was a coward move. And the same way that parent just tried to justify it, child had its reasoning, the same way the sheriff in that town of Texas tried to justify, oh, well, they had their reason. No, the fuck you don't.
Right.
Let me go ahead and help you. No, you don't. This is a decision that could have been made properly and handled accordingly. And guess what? Now one of the two wasn't. The move by the shooter as well as the move by the law enforcement.
Right.
And instead of you coward motherfuckers getting on here and just say, hey, it's wrong, just like I have to repeat pretty much all doing segment about the things I do wrong, the things that I may still continue to do wrong. That ain't what y'all will do. And that's why this country is in fucking trouble.
Right.
That's why I can't come up here and joke about a lot of shit, because ain't shit to joke about.
Right.
Every time I turn around,
shit get real. Realer and realer.
And not only that, the policy holders, y'all some shit. Y'all keep fucking up. You white, you're a president. As they say, you're a white man. Now I say you just a man. But when we break it down by colors, you're policy holders, you're a president, you're white, even when you're black. Y'all ain't getting shit done.
Right.
And it's horrible. Y'all making real piss poor decisions. You in the Senate, you're making piss poor decisions. Right. You a DA, you're making piss poor decisions. Y'all got to get it together.
All right. Gotta get it together. Wow.
So, you know.
So, it's just sad. I just can't get over that video with that little boy. It's just.
Ain't no way in hell. You want to be a murderer when you grow up.
I don't know. But.
I mean, ain't no more praying parents no more.
Oh, wow.
Ain't no more praying grandparents no more. Don't nobody believe in Jesus Christ no more. I don't think people understand when this timeline got out of control. I really don't, man. I'm telling you. I saw the school systems get dismembered when they took prayer out of school. Listen.
People don't want to force religion on anyone.
Man, damn that, Kama. Listen. White schools wasn't even out of this control when prayer was in school. So I know what I can. Listen, the timeline shows that. Man, this stuff is, hey, man.
Well,
I'm
that's a
sorry.
sad situation. It ruffled our feathers a little bit, you know. It's just sad, you know. But again, R.I.P. to all the deceased from the Texas shooting. And we just hope our youth could do better and parents could be more involved with their child.
Boy,
You know?
man, please, whatever you do. And I don't know if you know.
What?
Definitely want to send the condolences to the Miller family. Master P daughter, some type of substance abuse. Right now, it hasn't been notified exactly, but they did say supposedly dealing with some form of substance. So I don't know if she OD'd. I don't know if she actually, went suicidal and took a whole bunch of drugs. I'm not for sure. Only thing that was in kind of much detail, it was something dealing with of a substance. Now, how it went, I don't know. Okay, but I just want to send a condolence to Percy Miller, which is her father, Mrs. Miller, which is her mother, and the rest of the siblings. Condolences. And the same to the rest of the people that's out here in the world that lost a loved one as well. Condolences to y'all also.
Yeah.
Man, but hey, everybody who keep letting go of these families, I don't know what God got to keep showing y'all, man.
Yeah, that part.
I mean, man, y'all folks, I'm just seeing entertainers just letting their families go. And listen to what I'm saying. You build your family to get in this position that with you, even though y'all going through trials and tribulations, but y'all sticking with each other through thick and thin. And then when you make it, and because you still got the trials and tribulations, y'all just give up.
Right.
Same thing. I don't know what really happened with Regina King's son. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at the photos, before we get to the next step, he looks happy. He looks well off. I didn't see suicide on him. I really didn't.
Wow.
But he committed suicide.
Damn.
Now, we don't know what's going on in their household.
Every time I hear, and it's crazy because I don't believe in that Illuminati stuff, but it seems like every time I see a celebrity or someone get real successful or get their flowers or accolades, it's always a tragedy behind them.
Behind it.
Like, it's crazy. One day I'm going to bring a list of all the celebrities who have made it or got flowers or accolades, and then you will see the tragedy. I'm going to make a list for next week of why is it like that? Success, tragedy. Success, tragedy. Success, a tragedy. Like, it's like the universe going to let you win, but you're not going to win without a dirty tragedy. No, sometimes it happens when they already got successful.
Yeah, she talking about once
you get successful, because she just got an award.
Yeah.
And now look what happened.
Right.
It's always after they get to a pinnacle of something happens.
Right.
Like, what's her name? Oh, like, what's her name? That happened with a singer, R&B singer. She played Jennifer. She played Aretha Franklin.
Yeah.
When she got real famous, something happened in her life too. Like, I could think about 5 people off my head, and I'd be like, why does that happen? And people used to like to say it's Illuminati. Once you join Illuminati and get successful, you're gonna get successful, but that time gonna come when you got to pay the pauper. And that's gonna be our subject for next week. Look out for that. We're coming with that one. That is definitely my topic for next week, because I'm seeing a pattern.
Yes.
And if you see a pattern, you can't unsee the pattern.
Right, I agree.
It's scary.
I am a firm believer where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm not big on a lot of conspiracy theories.
Neither me.
But
if I keep seeing the goddamn fire and smoke, I'm like, yo, something's up.
Yes.
It can't just be God in this world just saying, oh, you're successful, here's something bad.
Hey.
Unless, because you do say he do punish us.
Oh, well, this is the whole thing. Really, we put ourselves in punishment positions.
Okay.
Because of the disobedience that we do. So God,
right.
You know, it's
Because
like
we don't know what these people did to get to the top.
Right. You know, listen. It's like the parent. Like the parent telling the child, "Hey, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this," and then you done grew up. Parents like, "All right, well, go ahead and do it then."
Right.
You know, cool. You old enough. You know, go ahead, take your shot. And when you take your shot, you get your head busted.
Right.
And that's the parent didn't allow that to happen. They allowed you up under your own free will.
Right.
Go do as you please, just like me. Hey, I took some shots.
Right.
Some I won.
Yeah. Some you did.
I lost. That's the consequences.
That's life.
That's life. All right. But what I mean by sticking with your family, when I done chose to make this household up under my one regime, from wife to children, I got the ride.
Right.
I done chose this ride all the way to death.
Right.
All right. But my kids will grow up and they must leave the nest.
Yeah.
But it's one person I got to reside with forever.
Yourself?
And that's if I choose to say I do. If not,
oh, you mean a wife or something?
my wife.
Okay.
But if I don't never have one, then you're right. It's me.
Yeah, okay.
And I just have to orchestrate things accordingly.
Right.
So I just say, what up, Pearl? I just say, hey, you know, we got to really be thinking about these stuff. We got to think about the things that we're about to commit to.
Right.
And I do mean everything. I'm not just talking about relationship.
Right.
I'm talking about everything. So, you know, this is what brings us to our next topic.
Well, Monique and D.L. Hughley, why? Why are they going at it? They're going at it because of headliners and who's starting the show, who's running up front, and, you know, why do comedians, like, why this? Like, I don't need to see this right now. Like, I like both of them.
Yes, I do.
I like both of them. And I'm just like, who cares who's leading? But to her defense, she made a video. She's on stage and she's saying what she's saying.
Right.
These are like contracts that she's showing of, you know, who's the headliner. He went to saying, oh, this is her video right here.
Okay.
Black women. What kind of real is that? That's a what kind of real will ever attack a goddamn black woman? I feel sorry for D.L. Hughley's family. I feel sorry for his wife. Because how you the dick of a coward? Black women. What kind of real is that? That's a
Clap back, girl. He clapped back.
Yeah.
Saying that, like, look at the ticket stubs, and you will see. And she's like, really? The contract is what tells you who's the headliner. And she said, this is what us women go through in the industry. But then he is saying, oh, you had beef with Oprah, you had beef with Tyler Perry, you had beef with this person. So when you look at yourself, maybe you got to be you. No, I like Monique. She's standing up for her right. Sometimes you're just an underdog.
Right.
And it's really not your fault.
No.
To me, right now, for the past couple of years, she's been the underdog. And that's why she's took it into her hands. She's been working out for about a year or two. She turned like eating good because everybody thought she had surgery. And I'm like, no, she worked. I follow her on Instagram for these times. She worked out I'm proud of her, and I'm on her side. I'm taking sides. I'm sorry. And not because she's just a black woman. It's just that
Feel she's in the right.
she was in the right.
Yeah.
Like, she has her receipts too.
Right.
His receipts is not as valuable as her receipts to me. She is like, look, I am the headliner. This is what the contract says. I don't care how the ticket stub have our name. It doesn't. The contract is I'm the headliner. And you didn't want to do it because I'm the headliner. And why they have to even go at it? Two black comedians.
Well, you know, like I say from the first time, dealing with the Tyler Perry and Oprah and Lee Daniels situation, you know, he did to me as well. He spoke out of turn.
Yeah.
And he was in an ass-kissing mood. You know, I do have to give her that. She was correct.
Right.
I mean, when you look at that whole thing play out, he picked a side.
Yes.
And the side he picked, it was ass kissing.
Right.
And what he told her was, you need to be better at ass kissing. And she was like, no.
No.
You know, and the guy that she's with, he's like, hell no.
Nah,
she ain't got to
right.
kiss nobody's ass.
Right.
And rightfully so.
Right.
You know, because, see, this the whole thing I'm saying again.
Industry shit.
You tell a person you going to do right by them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the moment you say, hey, this what I'm going to do for you.
Right.
And this is what I need you to do for me.
Right.
Now, sometimes we know, sometimes things get a little bit unlevel.
Right.
And that's even in contracts. It's all right for you to go back and like, hey, look, I know what I said, but give me to this date. But I still need you to do this.
Mm-hmm.
But by this date, I'm going to do this and more.
Right.
And you got my word.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically what she said what happened.
Right.
And instead of you just fulfilling the fucking contract,
Right.
now I'm talking about the first contract dealing with Lee Daniels.
Yeah.
Instead of you just doing that and understanding that she did this as a favor.
Right.
And the favor she did for you, Lee Daniels, because it was true, you were
Right.
broke.
Right.
It made you skyrocket. Put
Right.
you back in the head. It put you back in the head seat.
Right.
All you gotta do is do right by the person, man.
Right.
You don't go from being fucking broke to being on top, and you can't even do right.
Right.
Man, you could have easily said, man, you could have easily just said, here, Mo, here go $500,000.
Right.
Now, it's true. You supposed to give her $1 million, probably $1 million too.
Yeah.
But we don't know how far you behind your bills.
Right. Right.
All right?
Right.
We all been, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. If you this color, you done, even if you tried to make a good move and it
Right.
failed, you got behind your fucking bills.
Right.
Unless you got some other revenue that's turning some other type of way
Right.
every day.
Right.
Because if you just depending on that one thing, you done failed.
Right.
If you just depending on that one thing, you have failed. So with that being said,
You think D.L. Hughley was just in his feelings
yeah, he
that
was in his feelings.
she was the headliner?
listen,
Cause he got he got OG status.
okay, let's
She
say,
got OG status too.
okay, let's say it this way. Let's just go out on a limb and say she wasn't on the headline, all right?
Okay.
But boy, you know she making a comeback.
Right.
You the man.
Help her.
This my baby Mo. And if she want to go last, now see, I can talk about to her this shit later.
Right.
Because, listen, man, it's like she said, you done ate at her fucking table. You don't go eat at nobody's fucking table and you can't help them. See, this is the same shit to why other comics have fell out. Like
Right.
between Mike Epps
Yeah.
and Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
We didn't know that before Kevin Hart was Kevin Hart. You sleeping on Mike Epps' sofa.
Right.
You sleeping on him and his wife's sofa. They pick your kids up, and then Kevin Hart, at times he go pick up Mike Epps' kids because they was
Yeah.
all going to the same school.
Right.
You don't go shit on people who you know you already got the alliances with.
Right.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
That's insane.
Right.
This is what you asking for, D.L. Hughley.
Right.
I'm not with Mo because it's supposed to be a woman movement now and all that. No. It's all because, let's just say you are right, DL, but this your sister.
Right.
What the she's just now making a comeback.
Right.
So what the fuck would be wrong even if she did decide to wait the last? Nigga, your career still been in turning.
Right.
Hers trying to get back to turning.
Right.
So let's just say, and then you're a man. You got to be a gentleman.
Right. What about ladies first? What isn't that an old saying?
And it's one of the best. And ladies
Ladies
should
first.
be. But understand this here. I could understand if Mo was being greedy and both of y'all already in the same race and y'all just doing this.
Right.
DL, you would have a point.
Right.
All right, Mo. You know your ass ain't the headliner.
Right.
But right here, she's making a comeback.
Right.
So be a man and do the right thing.
Right. And then he didn't show up. Like he ain't show up.
So, you know, like, oh, Pearl say niggas will sit at your table, steal some shit, and go
Right.
feed folks that they don't fuck with neither. And neither one of them. And boy, he dead right.
Yo,
Because
Pearl,
we keep seeing this in the world.
thank you for that, Pearl.
We keep seeing this in the world. You eating with somebody else and y'all actually being on the square with each other.
Right.
But then because this other person is sitting over here and at this table that look like they're at this high with this table, you are still from the same table who you got a comrade with and go to the other table. And then this other table finna mistreat you. And it should. Because they saw what you just did to your comrade.
Right.
Who was in the trenches with you.
Right.
And D.L. Hughley, that's what you just did.
Well,
So,
screw him. So our next topic I like, because this guy, I guess is Isaiah Rashad. He opens up about his sexual preferences or sexual fluidity. Now watch this. This is very interesting.
For the people who didn't know, how do you identify today?
I'd say, like, I'm sexually fluid.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning about it myself. I'm getting put my heads in the books to find out the basics of it. But basically, like, I'm not in full control of when I walk into a room who I'm attracted to.
Okay.
And just because I grew up in high school, I dated this type of person. In college, I dated this type of person. Doesn't necessarily mean as an adult that it's gonna always be like specific. But I'm more so attracted to like a personality. I'm attracted sometimes to the intellect, and sometimes just being attracted to somebody.
For the people who didn't know, how do you identify today?
I'd say, like, I'm sexually fluid.
He said, when I walk into a room, I don't know who am I going to be attracted to. It can be their personality, it could be their brain, it could be how they look. Do you think that's a fair assessment? I like that.
I mean, you know what a heterosexual man gonna say, but the question is,
No, of course you're
give it to us from
We're not
a
talking
woman.
about you. We're talking about his preferences.
Yeah, I know,
Like,
but
he could
this
go in
is
a
what the
room
man
and like
need
a
to-
woman or a man, or just anybody. He could just like a woman because how she's talking is great. He could like a man because maybe, he's talking to him and he's like, I like his spunk. He said he's still trying to figure it out why he feels this way. At least he's trying to figure it out.
We're asking you as a woman. Most women you've been around, we know y'all done had this conversation
Yes.
on the phone, at work, dressing rooms, however you want to put it. Give me some insight. How would a woman feel? For instance, y'all at a club, y'all popping bottles.
We're at a lounge.
Right.
We're celebrating.
And this guy that come in real handsome, he's smooth, whatever.
And we looking at him like, ooh, that guy look good over there at the bar.
And one of the girls find out that he's this so-called gender fluid. So
how would we feel?
Yeah.
We would be like, oh, he like both men and women, and we wouldn't want that. I don't know any woman in my life that will accept a man that likes both.
Is that out in the open? She's saying that out in the open, or is she really
You're
like
right.
that
Okay,
behind
so
closed
I'm
doors?
gonna say this because I said this one day, so I can be judged for this, and it's fine. I said to myself, let's say I'm so in love with my spouse, and I've been with my spouse for 5 years, so in love, like I know this is the one, we're married, I'm never getting divorced, and one day he comes to me and say, well, babe, I've been with you for 5 years. I like your vagina. I like this. But the other day, I find myself attracted to a man. And then I would say, attracted how? Like, do you feel attracted, like, sexually you want to put something in his anus? Or you just sexually was attracted to the masculinity of the man?
Okay.
Like, what was it? Or can we both figure out what is this newfound feeling, or has it always been there? And I had said to my friends, if I'm that much in love, I would go through it with my spouse to see what is causing these feelings. And if we come to the conclusion that maybe he just wants both, would I stay with him? And I had told my friends, if at that moment I'm in love and I know that he's the one, I might just let another man come into bed. and see if this is what he really wants, and then I will have to make the decision like, am I going to stay or am I going to go? Like, am I truly loyal to this man, and I'm going to accept him after I didn't sign up for that, but I say I love this man and I'm giving him my loyalty. So now he says he wants to have sex with men. What would I do? You know? No women want to go through that. But if it was to happen, honestly, I would have to go through a lot with that.
Now, when you say it that way, is this a man you're just saying y'all in a relationship, or is this
no? This is a man I'm married to. Let's say I'm married to him 5 years later down the line. But now let's say another scenario. I meet a man and he lets me know we're dating, we're having a good time. It's 6 months in, and I'm like, oh, he's the one, or he's great, or I could see myself being with him, and then he lays it on me. Well, I like men and women. At that moment, do I say, well, this is over with, and throw all the goodness of this man through the door? He's treated me good the whole time. Sex was great. Okay. He does everything. Oral, good dick, good size. Everything is good. And then he lays it on you all of a sudden. I like men too. It might crush you, but then some people might be like, well, I can do both. Because it's just like a lesbian woman. She can be with a woman, but I've seen lesbian that has turned back straight. Right. It's kind of like the same scenario. I'm just not going to put it on a man or woman. I'm going to put it on a woman too. So it's just your choice of what you're willing to deal with.
Well.
What, Joe? Yeah, because they say once a dude cross that line, he's gay, and, well, it's the new word, fluidity. Sexual fluidity is what it's called.
Okay, I'm going to go from a flesh standpoint, and then I'm going to hit the spiritual layers.
Okay.
Fleshly, men see another guy who call himself into that lifestyle, men and women.
Or felt you're attracted to that.
We just going to automatically say he gay.
Of course.
And
even if he's having sex with women.
Yeah, I mean, you gay.
Yeah, gay. Okay.
And that's from the eyes, because that's just what it is.
Wait, before we continue, is it okay to still say gay? Because I had read that people can't say gay anymore in the workplace or somewhere. It's used now. It's like you can't say that now.
What, gay?
Yeah, in the workplace, it's like I'm gonna make sure for that to be the topic next week.
Oh no,
because you can't say that word anymore. Not on the show. I mean, like in the workplace or something. Right. You get in trouble now.
Oh.
And I'm just.
Pearl said they vampires. They call vampires now.
What's called vampires? The people who want both?
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a good terminology.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pearl.
So, I mean, gay vampires.
Ooh.
So.
No, not gay vampires. Vampires are they like both.
Right.
Not gay vampire. They're just a vampire that like both. But you're just saying it doesn't matter. They're gay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he gay. I mean, just like who Joe Budden was. I mean,
But I like the vampire because you don't have to use the word gay anymore. It just means you like both sexes.
Okay. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. We want to put this. We want to
I like the word
pacify
vampire.
The situation, and see, that's what Buddy was doing with Joe Budden.
He said it. What is that? Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. We got somebody after us? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, we'll go about 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, but I like the terminology vampire because I don't have to keep saying gay. Vampires mean a man or a woman that like both sexes.
Right,
like
right.
that.
But see, right here though, this dude is grown. He say he don't know what he want.
He not saying he don't know. He said he does. He said when he's in a room,
he leaked out a tape to where him and guys were doing their thing. So you do know.
He likes both. And he said sometimes
he didn't leak out listen, Cam. He did not leak out a tape.
He's fluid.
Listen, I know y'all.
He like men, he like women.
I know
he
y'all
might like
women.
a transgender.
Okay, well listen.
He might like a they or a it or a us.
That's fine. But what I'm telling you is this. He could have leaked out a tape with him having sex with women. He didn't do that.
Oh.
He leaked out the tape.
How you know he leaked it?
Because they say it came from his account.
Oh, I keep forgetting they could trace those type of things.
Yeah, they say it came from his.
And people who are not like knowledgeable of how technology works, they would be like, let me leak something, and they don't even know that people can trace where the leak come from.
Well,
that's what happened to him. Maybe he didn't know it was a trace, and they found out it was him.
Well, I don't give a
leaking his
damn
own
how
shit.
they found out, but what I'm saying is he deliberately showed the world that he likes getting bang bucked by men.
Shut up.
That's what I'm saying. He like his
bang bucked?
Yeah, he like getting his salad tossed by men.
Ooh, a woman could toss his salad too.
Well, evidently not like the man, because that's what
Shut
he leaked.
up.
He would have leaked the woman doing it.
Okay, right.
See, all I'm trying to get women to understand
that he's just gay.
He gay. Straight up.
Yeah, he fuck a vampire. He gay.
Listen, it could have been 2 men with 2 women. That ain't what he had leaked. He
said
leaked
that's not what he had
that he
leaked.
likes sausage in his tank. All right? That he's willing to put the sausage in his tank willingly. So guess what, bro? You gay. You might not know it, but I'm here to tell you. You gay.
But he said he's still trying to figure it out.
No, you ain't got to figure it out. You leak what you are.
Ooh.
You gay.
Ooh.
When I ran into that bank, I didn't run in there with a water gun. We ran in there with the real deal.
Yo,
guess what I was? A bank robber.
Oh
no, man. I'm a play robber. No, Q. You a bank robber. When you on a car heist, when you did that shit with them trucks, no. You wasn't a play robber.
You was a real robber.
You was a robber. When you was trafficking drugs and guns, you wasn't goddamn it just peddling $5 rocks, $10 rocks, $20 sacks. No.
You was doing it for real.
You were doing it for real.
Because people said you're going to be the best at it, do the best of it.
When I got caught, that's what they put down there. Trafficking, cocaine, marijuana, and guns.
So he's gay.
You're gay. I'm a criminal. You're gay. See how easy it is? See, we ain't got to come up with all these words to pacify.
Fluidity.
Right. No.
Vampire.
You gay. Which is going to bring us to the last before we log on out of here. Bring us to our main man. Some of us like him as an entertainer. We're about to show you Kevin Spacey, which is now being charged over in the UK for guess what?
Sexual assault.
No, not that one. That's the racism. No, Kevin Spacey. He'll be the...
We'll end it with Kevin.
Yeah, we'll end it with Kevin. Oh, okay. Well, basically, we're just going to tell the people
No, it's a
before we go.
screenshot. It wasn't a video.
Oh, a screenshot.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
just him. He was running for a little while, they
Right.
said.
He's-
And now he decided to turn himself in.
Oh, he's thinking about turning himself in to
the authorities.
Yes, over in the UK.
And dealing with the trial.
Right, because...
He said he didn't know it was going to go this far, but eventually they're not letting up.
Right.
And they're going to go to trial.
Right.
And he's going to turn himself in.
Yeah, for sexual assault.
Men.
2 supposed to have been underage at the time, they say. Which same thing he got charged for. They brought up charges here on the U.S. He beat him here in the U.S. We all know where there's smoke, there's fire.
Right.
He did admit on a show a while back. He said, "Hey, he get high. He don't know who hole he stuck it in." Now that's how he said.
Shut up.
Yeah, and this was doing when Epstein. You know, when the Epstein investigation was going on.
Yeah.
So I just want to let the people know, Kevin Spacey,
you're gay.
You gay. So, you know.
Later from Lots, you could watch us on Global Vision TV, and we are powered by Status Network.
And we out.
And we out.
Lies.
Opinion.
Truth.
And substance. Only thing that can make sure we're real and real them skills to be out.
Right. My real son, we tortured some folks.